Looks like we're possibly back. Live event is over, chat no longer. Okay, great. Rip YouTube. Holy shit. Hi again. Hello, love letter. Sorry about that. I went to go to like transition to my be right back screen while I went to the bathroom, and like Streamlabs just froze and completely cut out. That was weird as hell. But the good news is I did use the bathroom, and now we're back. We can continue. It's a little unfortunate that at least on the YouTube side, that the VOD is going to be in 2 parts now. But hey, can't win them all. Also, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, my butter. I appreciate it. Welcome to the guild. Alright, moving on. Well, I'll give another minute for people to recalibrate. Open up my next energy. Oh, wait. I have one left over from earlier. How about that? Prepare my next energy drink. And then some water. Don't forget to hydrate, chat. And another bite of rice. Okay. I think that's ample enough time. Looks like we may have lost Osamu. But they'll find us again if they want. Bitrate is unstable. Is someone downloading something? Tisk tisk. Okay. Have any board, especially considering the week you're having? Well, I hope that means that you've been having a great week, and this is a cherry on the top for a great week. I know that's wicked optimistic, but if not, well, I'm glad to hopefully bring some positive vibes to a bad week. It's Friday. Let's go. Happy Friday. Good vibes from here into the weekend. Let's go, love letter. Okay, continuing. It has info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much. Oh, so what did it say? If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shuichi. According to this text file, the killing game simulator used a certain program as the base. Yes, we know, the Neo World program. It's called Neo World Program. Neo World Program? Never heard of it.
Well,
in this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Miu told us.
that's true.
If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock. Oh. It truthfully is, if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Huh?
If I die in the game, I die in real life. Fucking ass game. From shock? Oh. This is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain.
Right?
So, it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from that fatal injury. Okay, so that's interesting information. How does it relate to this, though? Could Miyu have been killed in-game? But how would it have happened? Like, Well, no, because everybody else was there with her. So they would have, like, paid attention, right? Unless the killer is real good. Like, unless Kibo dropped something on her. Because there's that loud noise, right? Oh, yeah! Now that I think about it, what was that loud noise? Sorry. Could it have been somebody, like, hitting her? Or dropping something on her? Which killed her in the game? Could she have been choked in the game? And that's why she's reaching for her throat out of game? Right, that didn't happen in Goodbye Despair. True. True, actually. Well, I have a sneaky suspicion that we're also inside of that game in this game as well. Like, this is very clearly like a simulation in general. Like, we went 2 layers deep.
Oh man.
But the more important question is, why did Miyu keep such an important detail a secret? That is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. Did she hide that from us on purpose?
Well,
that's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation, like mounts, do not exist.
I see.
So, you can only move around using your avatar.
How boring.
She should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. Why is he so invested in this? What is going on? Suspiciously. That's all it says in this text file.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful. But is the info in the text file correct?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki. But I'm just saying the file could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info. You know? Oh, this little manipulator. But to determine that, you would need extensive knowledge of computers.
It's my time to shine!
This looks like a job for me.
Huh?
What? Huh?
Stop it.
Don't get in our way. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation. Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying?
Hey!
Come on, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation? Okay. So, first of all, I don't want him to help. But what if he actually can help? And the problem with this is that even if Kokichi, assuming that Kokichi is the killer, if he gets angry with it, then it's probably because he's worried that the bear would do something he didn't anticipate. 2, he won't get upset with it because he thinks the bear will fuck it up. So we don't really get much information from this, I feel. Montaro, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I actually agree with that, Osamu. Unless he's helpful, then I guess great, but ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now. Wait, that's the exact same logic that Gonta has with getting sick. If I don't know, if I'm not smart enough to know about sickness, I can't get sick. If I don't remember how bad I am with computers, I'm good with computers. That's how it is.
What are you talking about?
That logic doesn't make any sense.
No way!
You can't, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help the participants. As mascots, we gotta stick to that rule.
I don't care.
I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mommy.
Huh?
Your mommy? You mean Miyu?
Not that.
No. Monotaro, you've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want you.
And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm busy avenging Mother's death. Ugh, how sad. But it looks like this is goodbye. Monofune fucking kills Monotaro. Just kills him. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye.
So long. Farewell.
Does she leave or does she fucking kill him? Oh, she left. Lame. Alrighty then, let's do this. Do what?
So what?
I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine. True, I suppose, but...
Thanks.
Thanks, I'll do my best for Mother's sake.
No.
Wait, perhaps we should... He's doing his best for his dead mother. I'm so touched. We use crocodile tears. He's not mean a single tear. He's lying.
Okay.
Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
I'll start analyzing the computer right away.
Yeah!
Holy shit, he's actually popping up.
This stinky little computer is no match for my hands.
Yeah.
He's 3
His hands
fast,
are going
4
at such an
furious.
intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
Wait, maybe he's actually good with computers. Or he's gonna burn our Xbox down, that would be bad
All
too.
right.
Well, I've already analyzed a few things. Already?
Okay.
The text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
Also, I found this too.
Is this?
This looks like the information of when everyone logged out. Oh, look at that. Himiko, Sumugi, Kaito, Kibo, Shuichi login. Maki login. Kokichi Gonta login. Miyu login. Kaito log out. Kibo log out. Himiko log out. Maki log out. Gonta log out. Sumugi log out. Oh. Kokichi didn't log out. Well, wasn't that interesting? I guess we're not going to make it that easy after all. So how did this happen? How did this happen? I feel like that must be... I mean, that kind of... It could be Kibo. Kaito log out, Kibo log out. Which is consistent. That's all correct. Especially with Kaito. And then everybody logged out at roughly the same time after that. Except for Kokichi, who took 2 minutes after Shuichi log out to log out. What do you do in those 2 minutes? You're still going to do stuff on your channel on Twitch? Well, like what? I might be able to help out. And if it's not something I can explain quickly, I can probably help out later after stream. Or sometime off stream. How did this happen? Okay. What if we continue with the theory of people being able to control his body outside of the game still? How else could this have happened? They killed her while she was in game. Like, well, obviously they killed her while in game, but like, they killed her in game? Somehow sent shock to her enough that her body died? Maybe? Kokichi is so annoying. True. He's such a little shit.
okay.
There's no sign that this was altered either. It's definitely accurate information. Hmm. She died at 6:30, yet her body was still moving at 6:55. Because that was the time of death, right? If we observe. If we observe. Oh shit, I have to have my controller plugged in for this. Wait, I thought I figured out how to scroll. I guess not. I thought I figured out how to scroll on the keyboard, but he's annoying, but that's what makes you love him. Honestly, same. He's annoying, but he's kind of fun with it. You know what I mean? Like, is Kokichi a little shit? True. But are his antics kind of fun sometimes? Also true. He's kind of like a more annoying version of Nagito, who I love. He was so fun. Checking things out and you have it all figured out except for category and content classification. I mean, probably on the safe side, you know, not for kids. Otherwise, category, if you're doing like your art stuff, art obviously. Otherwise, it's just game. Unless you're chatting, then just chatting. Just chatting is like a good default though. Okay. Estimated time of death is around 6:30. So they want to tell us. They want to tell us that she died at 6:30, but Kiba still saw her struggling at 6:55. Well, okay, that actually brings the question how time passes. Because what if it actually took us an hour in game, well, an hour in real life to get there, but all these times are actually like consistent? That could be why there's 2 minutes between when Kokichi logged out and 2 minutes between for how long it took for Miyu to log in. It's because there is like different passages of time. Like a minute in the game is like however longer in the real world. Time is weird in this game? Yeah. And it being weird just makes this case weirder. So it's hard to say. Okay, that piece about Kibo finding her body being weird is hard to say is weird until we know the conversion for how long it took time to pass.
Hey,
like how long in game equals how long in real life. Like if 2 minutes or 10 minutes in game is like 20 minutes in real life, that's very important information. Could you show it to me? It really does have everyone's login and logout times recorded. So yeah, everybody was surprised to find that we had been in there for almost 7 hours. We don't really have a good, like, time frame of reference, though. This is difficult.
Well,
Aside from Miyu, everyone has logged in and out at once.
You're right.
Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and logged back in. Yeah, which completely killed my Kokichi theory. God fucking damn it. Then my main concern becomes... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Alright, chat. This is a bit of a tinfoil hat territory thought. Now, we know that Tsumugi was able to see Miyu through the window where she was. Which means Tsumugi could have fucking killed her through the window. I don't know. But that would be really weird for her to bring up if she did. But the fact that she did could mean that if Kokichi had a similar window that could see into the church and possibly reach into the church, he could kill her. Like that. Kill her in-game, which then transfers to shock to her out-of-game body. Dead as fuck. Dead as fuck. And then he could kill her without having to leave the game. And he just had the poison bottle on him just because. Then my main concern becomes... Kaito. He logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. Yeah, it's looking bad for Kaito. Also, there's something else I noticed while I was analyzing the program.
So,
It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten, which we know Miyu did.
Huh?
Thanks for the help. No problem, Laura. Let me know if you have any other questions. The program's been rewritten.
Oh.
Obviously, Miyu was the only person capable of doing that.
hey,
So, which files did she rewrite and what did she change?
okay.
I'll analyze that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Shuichi will be able to avenge Miyu. He's just saying whatever he pleases. He's either so confident that he won't get caught, or he's not the killer. Working with the theory that he's been through this game before and knows more than he let on, what if he already knows who the killer is? What if he's lost a previous round because Shuichi did in fact cover for Kaito? Like, going back to time loop theory, maybe he did help Kaito one time when Kaito was the Blackened. So Kokichi's already seen this. That's why he's acting like this. Oh, man, but that assumes a lot of good things about Kokichi. Well, no, Kokichi just wants to win. Maybe that. Them be some thonks. Last thing you figure out how to actually make a live start. You have to link your, like, whatever streaming service you're using and Twitch together, and then click go live. We want to make sure all of your scenes and stuff are set up, but that's the gist. What happened to the GUI? Hello? There it is. He's just saying whatever he pleases.
All right.
Alright, then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. Time loop theory. Yes, time loop theory, love letter. I've gone off on this rant a few times now, but there is, I won't give you the full explanation because I've done it twice today already, but the TLDR is that this is not the first time that this specific game has been played. There's some evidence that seemed to be coming from something that Rantaro's motive video said, and also just kind of how Kokichi acts in general. As if this isn't the first time this game has been played, which we know that they have the power to reset the game, because it's what they did at the very beginning of the game once they realized some people's memories weren't precisely where they wanted them to be, right? They reset the game. So, time loop theory would be that we're in some sort of time loop, quote unquote time loop. It's not, that's not the greatest name, but this isn't the first time that this game has been played. And there's a possibility that some people have more memories than others. For instance, for example, Kokichi. Okay, I told you I wasn't gonna give the full thing, but I'm gonna give you most of it. So Kokichi has said in the past that he likes to settle things via games. Very interesting. He doesn't typically like to fight, but he likes to settle things through games. So, this entirely hinges on if Kokichi is the killer in this round or not. Kokichi likes to settle things with games. We happen to be in a game, and Kokichi has not really taken this whole situation seriously at all, which could be because he knows that we're in a simulation, because we seem to obviously be in a simulation. Otherwise, how could they reset the game over and over again? So either he knows this is a game because he's been through it before, possibly he's won before, and maybe like the prize, or they glitched his memory or something, and he's able to remember certain parts of previous games. Because he's never really ever worried, you know what I mean? All he cares about is how entertaining it is, which sounds like just normal, like, evil character things, but it's starting to feel like more than just that. Like, this really is just entertainment to him, because he wants to see maybe how this go about will be different. He already has some idea of who's willing to kill who, right? As long as he's not killed, he doesn't care. He's just trying to win the game and have fun, because it's just a game. That's all it is. So I'm pretty sure Rentaro specifically said that, like, you have to win this time. Or something like that. Something of that verbiage. I don't remember precisely anymore. But that's kind of the TLDR. There's a lot more going into it as why I think it's Kokichi specifically. But that entire theory ship would sink if he killed Miyu. Which is kind of the problem here. It's like, I guess there could still be a time loop theory, and maybe Kokichi didn't have all of his memories. But yeah, basically, I think there is some sort of time loop, or the game resets. Like, we're trying to win our freedom from Kokichi or something. Or maybe, like, the winner of the game gets to, like, play again if they want, or some shit. And he was like, yeah, again. Like he won last round and was like, yeah, I want to play again. Hale's entertainment of it to you kind of sounds similar to Junko in your opinion. That's also a very good idea. I don't have it up right now because everything crashed and I don't feel like bringing it back up. But I do have a section called Schrodinger's Junko. Because just given this game, the fact, even though we haven't seen Junko, the fact that Monokuma is here and it's a Danganronpa game means that Junko both exists and doesn't exist until she is observed or the game completes without Junko. So, Schrodinger's Junko, and actually, I'll get it back up. I have a list of people who I think could be Junko if Junko is hiding among us. Oh shit, I said among us. If she's hiding among us. Here, let me fix this. Hopefully when I hit the transition button, it won't crash the stream this time. So here we have my Schrodinger's Junko list. We have Weeb, who is the fucking Weeb. I'm forgetting her name. Tsumugi. Because she's too plain. You know what I mean? She's very suspicious. The fact that I forget she's a character makes her suspicious. You think this has to be one of your favorite theories? I'm so glad. You haven't heard the whole thing, but trust me, it goes in deep. I can't wait to see how wrong it is. I want to say, can you do it through your phone video? if you stream off Streamlabs on your phone, I think there might be a way to connect your phone camera to your computer, but I wouldn't know what it was. So, first one was Weeb. The second one was Rantaro, but he's dead. Then it was Marish, who is a nickname for Kokichi, because I have a friend named Marish who has been told that he reminds people of Kokichi, so I nicknamed Kokichi after him. And then it was Monodam, but Monodam is dead now, so really it's just Tsumugi and Kokichi in the running as Schrodinger's Junko. If she exists. Remember, she both exists and doesn't exist until she's observed or not observed. Yeah, it's probably around the end, but you had to leave to help your family, but you're back for the end. Hey, that is A-okay. That's more than okay, Lucas. This is definitely not the end. I'm gonna finish the investigation tonight. Yeah, we're gonna finish the investigation tonight. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wait for next Friday to do the entirety of the class trial. But even once we end Danganronpa tonight, I'll probably end the stream on YouTube, but over on Twitch, we're going to see if we can get into some Final Fantasy XIV. I have to do some patch quests in that game to catch up to the game, or to catch up to the expansion that just released. So we may not be able to get in which case we might pivot to something else, like Fallout 3. In which case, I'll actually start a new stream on YouTube for Fallout 3. So, even though Danganronpa may end at some point tonight, this stream will not. Unless we don't finish the investigation until like 2 a.m. my time. But that's in 4 hours, so let's hope not. You're so reliable.
That's true.
But welcome back, Lucas. Hope everything is A-okay. Yeah, way more than you. We should probably question Kaito. We need to get his alibi. Right. Shuichi, I gotta explain. Just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what? Fun fact, it's almost midnight where you are. Hey, yo! I mean, technically same. It's 10:16 p.m. for me. We got like an hour and 45. Yeah, hour 45. You're talking about how you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then.
What?
Why are you... I feel like Kokichi should be able to confirm that he logged out by himself, right? Because Kokichi was the one investigating the salon. So he would know if Kaito entered the room.
Yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is a real pleasure of this game, after all.
Don't screw around.
Huh? What?
Hey.
Kaito, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean...
About the whole logging out thing. I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out. The same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? And what happened after you logged out?
So...
Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. And the body discovery announcement awoke you?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here. Do you remember what condition Miu's body was in when you logged out?
My bad.
Nah, I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong? Like whether she was dead or not?
Shut up!
Like I said, I don't know. Okay, sorry. So I just need... I just got a Steam message that says, summer sale on now. Yes, I'm well aware of the summer sale. Thank you, Steam. Fun fact, during the body discovery announcement, you noticed Miu had a barbed wire collar thing on her neck, but never noticed it as soon as someone choked her with it. Yeah, I saw that too, but I wasn't sure if that was something. I figured that would be observed later on, if it was important, you know what I mean? The screen. Oh shit! I forgot to transition. My bad. Apologies, chat. How unprofessional. Thank you for letting me know, Lucas. Who knows how long I would have gone before I noticed that. Let's say it's him thing. Oh, thank you guys for looking out. I appreciate it. Who knows how long it would have gone. Way too long. Way too long. Okay, sorry. So I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony, right? Okay, Phoenix Ray, calm down.
Don't screw around.
Objection. I said I'm not lying. Tell him, Shuichi.
Shuichi.
No, Shuichi. In order to find the truth, you can't be biased. Yeah, Kaito's account is not watertight. A lot of holes in that. A lot of holes in that. Kibo, do you have anything to say, buddy? I've been wondering. What was that secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway? That's true. We got sidetracked by Miyu's murder case. We never discovered what the secret actually was. We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right?
Okay.
No. Tsumugi and I didn't find anything.
My bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaito and Gonta too, right?
Right?
And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away. Kaito ruined Irma, actually. True.
Yeah.
You say about 5 minutes? If I was lucky, I could have gone for like 30 minutes, who knows? Yes, they would have. Unlike you.
Whoa.
Damn! Yo, Kibo throwing shade? Let's fucking go! Did not expect that. Pop off, Kibo. Wow. Shuichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
That's so mean.
Did you know? Robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this. Oh, shut up. That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Miyu. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far to stage his dramatic reaction.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too.
Oh.
You're a pretty advanced robot. You can be pretty sassy and make excuses. Bro. Why is Kokichi such a fucking hater? Do you think he killed him in a previous game? Assuming time loop theory is correct. I don't want to talk to Smoogie unless we have to.
Like I thought.
That's unfortunate. Thank you for the head pats, Laura. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Miyu from the dining room window. You thought you saw Miyu?
Ah.
Yeah, I told Shuichi about it. Damn, that bot is spamming that fucking thing. There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago, I looked through it, and I thought I saw Miyu. Is there a window in the salon room? I forgot to look. Kokichi's jealous because Kibo is cooler than him. True. Actually, unironically true. Oh, so you saw Miyu then? I thought I must have mistaken since she shouldn't have been by the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken, so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What?
Huh?
Because?
If you had been positive it was Miyu, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death. You know? What a little fucking shit.
Hey.
That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
My bad.
Oh, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Miyu? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me, so about 10 minutes later I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it... Bang. Ah! What was that sound? Something was struck hard, it came from outside, but blah blah, we lived through this already. We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. For now, let's go outside and check. Oh no! What? Why did Kibo say oh no? What did he see? Okay. So she told us it was a wall, right? And maybe the wall is in fact a wall. But if we think back to the sign, the way that the water flowed should have meant that the sign would have ended up on the other map. Just the way the water flows. However, the sign was still on our side of the map in the other river. Almost as if the river loops back on itself. Maybe they... No, because they could have gotten back. Never mind. You talk to Gonto next? I probably will. I'll probably talk to all of them. That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close. Move along.
Huh?
Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
Okay.
He was, but Tsumugi and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall, when he should have been at the chapel. What? That's weird, because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and mansion. You see, he's pissed. He wasn't... he didn't realize that was not gonna happen. Even Miyu said that. Yeah, between the wall, but maybe not between whatever connection there is between the chapel and the mansion. Yeah, you can't hear anything while you're inside the map loading point. That's specifically at the map loading point, though.
I see.
You're right. The sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel?
Rats.
Maybe someone's lying.
What?
Lying?
Hey.
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all?
Ah.
I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching. Oh, fuck off. You're lying to his face. Kaito.
Hey, hey.
Kaito, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something?
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation.
Huh?
My conversation?
Ah.
You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. Okay, thought. Quick thought. Okay. This one's out there. This one is out there, boys. I'll tell you right now, this one is out there. What if the Kibo that we heard and the commotion that we heard, this plays on Kibo being able to still control his physical body because the goggles don't work the same on him as they do everyone else. They've been bringing up the fact that he's a robot a lot. So, what if the sound that we heard was actually Kibo in real life, and we could just hear him through our headset, like within the virtual world? but we still heard him outside. And he killed her. Again, this operates with the theory that he was able to operate his body independently of what was inside the virtual world, so he never actually had to log off. And he killed her somehow. I don't know how. Tripped over something? Oh my god, he tripped over something. Like her cables. He unplugged her. Or just her consciousness. And she glitched and died. Or something like that. Then why did Kokichi have the fucking poison in his seat? Well, that's a thought. We'll put that aside for now. Move on. But that's a thought. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
And then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not.
But
I see you're working hard, and it looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaito.
Shut up!
I didn't have to say it that time. Alright, Gonta. What do you have to say, buddy?
hey,
Gonta, are you alright?
you're so
Gonna
dumb.
go and hang in Mage's stream, but enjoy the rest of your stream? You as well, Laura. Wait, not you as well. Enjoy Mage's stream. Tell her I say hello. Actually, her stream's back up. That means I need to go open it back up. Make sure I'm lurking again. Bonk. Oh, they're able to log in. Nice. I hope I will fare just as well. Why can't I mute her stream? There we go. Okay. Are you still depressed about Miu? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way,
Oh, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Rare, I know. But who do you think is the culprit?
Gonta don't know.
Gonta, not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up.
How this happened?
But why this happen? Why Miu killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand
How
anything.
can this be?
But Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Miu. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man, he can't think at all when he's like this.
it's true.
But Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. Well, I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place. That's mean, but he's right.
Hey,
Don't talk about him like that. Gonta knows more than he leads on. Does he? Why would he keep it quiet unless he's being coerced into it? He did spend a lot of time with Kokichi. Maybe he got influenced again.
I'm disappointed.
I'm so disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful.
Sorry.
Maybe Kokichi was like, Gonta, you'd be really useful if you could keep a secret.
Gonta, idiot.
Gonta, so sorry. Gonta, sorry. He no could protect Miu. Gonta,
Hey,
if you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Oh, okay. Gonta understand. Plus, Gonta was acting very weird inside the simulation.
Gonta do his best.
Gonta do his best to find culprit. Gonta definitely do his best
Yeah.
this time. Yep, now that's the spirit. Now Kokichi is encouraging him? I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. We're fucking dancing in the palm of fucking Kokichi's hand right now. Just for him to not end up being the killer. Could you imagine he wasn't the killer the whole time? You know, fucking bonkers that would be. I never thought Miu would be killed. When I saw her avatar there, not moving, I thought maybe, but
You're right.
that's right. You saw that Miu's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. Me, Kibo, and Maki all found her avatar.
Hey,
Can you tell me more about that? Any details? We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
Hey.
Miu was there too, right?
No.
No. Miu volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Oh. Well, ain't that interesting? Miu volunteered to look outside? We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. They also heard the sound, so everybody but Kokichi allegedly heard the sound. That must be the sound I heard as well. How did they hear it unless it happened outside of the game? Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it from all the way from inside. Something hitting the chapel wall. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miu's avatar. That's when you went to log out to check Miu's real body, correct?
But
When we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason.
jeez.
Then, while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed
thank
up.
you.
I see. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, the fact that Kokichi also talked to her before that, then she made those weird team assignments. Maybe what Gonta was doing, maybe Gonta has been told to not say anything about how Miu got to the other side. Because maybe she did go from one side to the other side somehow. Or something like that. I don't know. Did Miu's body hit the chapel wall? Possibly. That's actually a very good idea. But how then becomes the question, right? You're still alive, and Detective Mars, thank you for the guild check-in. Welcome in, dude. I can't believe you're awake right now. How are you doing, man? Oh wait, you're on screen? You are on screen. You've been a little shit. You might be the killer this time. I'll be honest. You're very suspicious. You're also just being a little shit.
Because?
Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. While you're about to sleep, just had to load something up. Well, I hope the sweet sounds of my voice can lure you to sleep, Marish. I'll stop doing the annoying voices once we finish this. Then I'll probably switch over to Final Fantasy where I'll be using normal voices. Yippee! But rest well, my friend. You're good, Byla. I'm just messing. But welcome in, dude. Hope you have a good rest of your night, man. Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. Then this helps us narrow down the people who could have come in contact with Miu. Who could have come in contact with Miu at the chapel? Can we go into the game to investigate? Are you done investigating the crime scene? So, do you know who the culprit is yet?
No.
Ah, no. This might not actually be the crime scene. Yes, injuries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world. Meaning there's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. Me being a little shit, no. And thank you for the tier 1. 6 months in the dungeon. I don't know why my sub emote is incorrect, but thank you for the T1, Marish. Love you, man. Hope you enjoy your time down there in the dungeon. Updates coming soon. Thank you for the T1, man. Much love. Meaning there's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. But yes, you being a little shit. Like, aggressively so. I think you threatened to strangle Shuichi earlier. Like, with love. You're like, if I can't get what I want, I will do anything to get it, even if I have to strangle them. Very weird, Marsh. Which means the next area to investigate should be...
Oh, I see.
the virtual world. We should go there again. Huh?
See?
I just read your mind, didn't I? I did, right? Right?
Got it.
If that's the case, then I'm coming too.
Oh?
Oh, great. He's coming. You must really like me, huh?
Ugh.
Say whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world again.
All right.
Why don't we all go?
Ah.
Oh, so I get to be in that avatar again?
What?
Huh? Did you actually like the avatar after all?
Well,
I'm going to stay here. He's in the middle of analyzing the program. Going to search this place some more. There's no time to be sleeping. That's not what we're... Well, that's fine. Yeah, it's actually good to have somebody stay out. Well, multiple people stay out, multiple go in. Because then the people out can make sure no one dies again like that. Okay, now rest your eyes. Good night, chat. Hope you hear your guy, because chaos. Thanks for stopping by, Mar. Hope you rest well, man. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, I said that twice. Rest well, dude. Kaito likes Shuichi. You're joking. Are you joking, though? Are you, love letter? Is that really just a he hoo joke? I don't know. I could be convinced it's not. Then I'll stay here too. See, that's concerning.
Huh?
What?
Hmm?
Surprised? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
But I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
Huh?
Deceitful?
See?
Well, you and Kaito are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him, right?
Thank goodness.
Good thing Gonta's here with me. Your glare is too scary to handle alone. Gonta would risk his life to protect me from a murderer. Huh?
Hey.
He's like, I would? I don't remember that. Hey, if you're gonna keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit.
all right already.
Thank you, Ultimate Astronaut. It's fine. Just ignore him and hurry into the virtual world.
Okay.
Kaito, let's just focus on solving the case for now. Fine.
Thank goodness.
Thank God. I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Shuichi. Hey, yo. Marish. Oh, what a steal. That says 58 minutes, but this has been like 4 hours in. Yeah, my stream crashed earlier. You get the first. Nobody claimed it earlier either. So let me update that for you, Mr. Mar. Mr. Mardog. Nice. Yeah, stream crashed earlier. It was very sad. Womp womp. Now, good night for you.
Yeah.
But I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Maybe it's almost like he's been through it before. And he knows what's going to happen when he's wrong. Because nobody else can solve it. But that would mean he would know how to solve it. So that theory kind of falls apart entirely, huh? Womp womp. Your talent can save useless people here, you know? Who you calling useless?
I told you.
Enough already.
Kaito.
Let's go. Kaito, Kibo, Himiko, Sumugi, and I prepared to enter the virtual world. And that's when we all died again. Miyu's body is just fucking hanging out. Sorry, I need some water. We picked up our helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before. Okay. So this is the same seats. So Kiba was next to her. While put into this giant Xbox. Are her cables unplugged? Well, looking at the cables doesn't really matter right now, does it?
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Holy shit, it's voiced. What the fuck?
I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right.
No, not the meme. Not the meme.
If you're that worried, why don't you use one
No
that's
her
already
right
set
from
up?
left. We place the devices on our heads and flip the switch. Leak start. Into the Matrix. Do 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 do. Wait, that ding is actually the fucking school bell. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Great, huh?
Oh, it's my avatar. Look, my avatar. So, you liked it after all.
You know,
Hey, yeah, Chibis are back. Let's fucking go. So we're back here. Okay, so this does have windows. Either this looks into the chapel, or Mio got to this side somehow. So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently, we will always arrive in this room when we log in. Miu said that logging in and out isn't possible unless we're in this room. I wish I had more freedom of choice so I could test drive saying somebody else's name into the phone.
huh?
Then, how did I get logged out while I was on the rooftop?
Okay.
Yes, we need to investigate that area too.
What should we do?
First, I'm going to check Miu's avatar, right?
That's right.
I think her avatar is still near the chapel. Let's head out to the chapel. Why is Himiko so fucking, like, ready to go? She's, like, full pog face right now. Can I say someone else's name? Can I say Beetlejuice? Okay, nothing useful. Got it. Thank you! Ah, I should check the map before heading to the chapel. Why? The two maps on the wall. One of the mansion, one of the world. I'll check the map of the mansion first. Oh, wait. Kaito didn't log out. Kaito didn't log out from the salon, yet he logged back in to the salon. Isn't that weird? Also, it should be mentioned, all of the windows and doors have different colors, which might be important. All the windows are blue, the doors are brown. Theory from Love Letter, what if your theory is true, Shuichi died first instead of Kaede, therefore the detective, so Kokichi's saying he's glad Shuichi is there to help. Oh! You're right. Because it was... Yeah, maybe... It's hard to say. I actually like that theory a lot. Because it's hard to say now that I'm so far away from chapter 1. How much Kokichi was influencing Kaede at that point. Because what if he, like, was the one who actually convinced her very subtly to act like that, to just off someone in the name of justice, right? Yeah, because what if it was Shuichi who died first? That would support that theory, but then the question becomes, like, why is the game repeating then? Because that would mean that Kokichi probably died or lost the game at some point. So then why is it repeating? Or maybe it is just easier. And that's why he's glad. Not that he died, but... Oh! No, okay. What if they were able to get this far without Shuichi, but it was on this case that they failed? And the killer got away. That's why he fucking hates Kibo. Because Kibo got away with it. Or Kaito. Like, what if Kaito led them down the wrong path? And that's why he's so aggressive towards Kaito this time. That's a really good theory. I like that a lot. I don't know why my brain didn't go there. Well, it kind of did. I kind of did go somewhere around there. As soon as Kokichi was team up with Shuichi. Yeah. It's very easy to assume that Kokichi's looking to lead him astray, but maybe he's actually not. But the question becomes, okay, but back to this. Why did Kaito re-log back into the salon? If he didn't log out from the salon. Weird. The first floor has the salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. The second floor is the roof. We split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi had the salon, Tsumugi the dining room, Kaito the roof, and Gonta the outside. Or he could want to see the outcome of what happened to Shuichi. Was it help this time? Yeah. Yeah, that's still a good idea. Sorry, get some water. That could actually kind of low-key also explain why Kaede was the main character at first. Because in every other time loop, she was the main driving force. Until she got it wrong. But then when she died, there was a break in the timeline, or though in the way that the game usually goes, and that's why we took over as Shuichi, right? Oh my god, Fox raid! Hello, Fox. What's up, man? Thank you for the raid. What were you up to tonight? Did you have fun? Did you have fun? How am I doing? I'm doing wonderful. We've been talking so many theories. So many tinfoil hat ideas about this damn murder case and about everything else going on. It's been great. It's been great. What are we up to tonight? And hello, everybody. If you're unfamiliar with me, contrary to what certain chatters will say, my name is Nalion, not Nalion, not any lion. Simply Nalion. I am your local guild leader here. Demi-human lion boy guild leader. Out here playing visual novels and everything else that inspires adventure and fun and whimsy, especially when I can do it with my friends. So welcome everybody. If you need to take a break, Fox, to go eat, sleep, whatever, a raid and run, all that good stuff, please go do so. Take care of yourself, as well as everybody else who's coming in as part of the raid. Go take care of yourselves. I am more than glad to see you guys. We're also playing very spoiler content, so if you are planning to play Danganronpa V3, or you're missed to playing it and you don't want any spoilers, this is your time to go now. And there's a quick shout out for you, Twilight. Everybody, please go check out Fox. He is a wonderful friend, wonderful gamer. Really good, really fun to watch. Please check him out, follow him, show him love, support, and everything else, all that good stuff. Been a couple different games with Beeve, Nyx, and Cipher for a bit. Oh, hell yeah. That's a killer lineup. Love all those people. Yes, hello. Welcome, everybody. Please go give Fox a follow if you're not ready. Everybody else, welcome to the show. I'll give it a couple more, like another minute or so before we continue. For anybody else who needs to step away, as this is spoiler territory. The way me to leave soon, your energy drink is wearing off and it's almost midnight. Valid. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Fox. Appreciate it. That's okay. I have like another energy drink lined up after this. I am running on my third energy drink of the day, so we're popping off. But I totally get it. And to hydrate, thank you. I'll get the stretch too. Actually, the stretch is huge. I am full shrimp mode right now. You know what I mean? Oh. Oh, big, huge. Yummy. I good theory is give me. Yeah, Osamu needs it too. Their poor brain has also been working overtime trying to figure this shit out. All right, continuing on. Boom. We need to print this. Okay. Okay, yeah. Actually, hold on. I need to. What did Miyu say specifically about logging in? Miyu says that logging in and out isn't possible unless we're in this room. Well, I mean, that's what she said. It doesn't necessarily mean the truth. Unless Kaito is actually big lying. It's actually unfortunate that Kaito might be the culprit this time. It's unfortunate and sad, and I don't like it, but... This is the map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all 4 directions. There's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split in 2. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point. To get from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go through this point. I see, that's what they're saying, but I don't think that that's true. Because once again, if you look at the flow of the water, right? From the top, from where the bridge is, it all flows down and then flows to, I guess, my right of the water, as pointed out by the arrows. The water flows through there. So the sign, when it got knocked into the water, would have had to go down there and it would have continued off the map to the right. However, we found the sign later on the rocks on the left-hand side. So the only way that would have happened is if once the water flow, at least the water flow, hits the right side wall, it loops back to the left side. And then that's how it got stuck on the rocks there. But then the question becomes, like, is there a load screen there? That means that the world loops, but then what's the point in having the load screen in the middle of it, right? Was Miyu able to cross? Was Kokichi able to cross over to the chapel and do something? Actually, that might be the better thought. Maybe Kokichi did that. Or maybe Kaito did. No, it couldn't have been Kaito, because Kaito had been logged out long before then. Shit, boys. I don't know. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. Wait, they just recreated the fucking situation from Danganronpa 1 in the funhouse when the elevator broke. It's just it's the same problem. This is how the world is designed. It's strange. I feel as though there's some secret to this. I think it's the one that I just talked about. That if you go to the wall instead of the loading point, there might be some spots that it loops back on itself and you appear on the other side. I think that's the thought. This map was made by Miyu. Is that what's bothering me? I mean, probably, yeah, because Miyu could have changed that as she wanted, for whatever reason. It's not unlike Miyu to have made some changes. Just to fuck with us.
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
Is she trying to relate? Ah, I never did anything like that. Like, when you're exhausted, your phone's gonna die soon. That is A-OK, Love Letter. Thank you for hanging out over on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you for the subscription. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Get good rest.
Shuichi!
Don't forget we're here for you, bro. He's like, I don't look at maps. You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
Poor Shuichi. Getting bullied without them realizing it. You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know? I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people. Not maps. Oh, shut up, Hibiko.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating. Just investigating. No catching a break here. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I want to go look at where Miyu is. I also want to test to see if I can run off the map. Oh, Shuichi, did you please come with me?
What happened?
What? What happened? I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. Oh, this might be interesting. It's right this way. And then Kibo fucking kills us. Toilet paper. This is toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh?
Huh? What the fuck? What is that supposed to mean? My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate. Brother, there's a fucking bathroom inside.
No.
Exactly. No. What are you getting at? No. I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. That never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry. Wait, dude, what the fuck was that? What a whirlwind. It's still strange. Why would a toilet paper be in a place like this? Alright. Alright. The toilet paper was the fucking murder weapon. Kokichi chucked it off one side of the map and nailed Miyu in the throat. Could this be related to the case? Imagine dying from getting nailed in the throat and then suffocating by a fucking piece of toilet paper. Kokishi's got a fucking arm, dude. Yo, what if it was Gonta? What if Gonta didn't know? No, Gonta. Okay, so quick rundown of what I was talking about earlier. So Miyu knocked the sign down earlier, right? Knocked it down the river flow. So the river flows way down here until it gets to this fork, and then it continues to the right, right? So you would guess that the sign would continue off to the right, because both river flows are headed that way. Except we found the sign stuck on this rock, which means that the math ain't mathing. Unless you take into account that even though we can't pass through this, maybe we can in the river. Because Miyu did specifically say that we can't swim. But what if that was a lie to make sure we didn't test this? So what if the river that ends on the other side of the map just loops back here, and then bada boom, sign reappears, gets stuck there. Which means that if somebody is privy to that information, they could go down the river on one side and reappear here, and then that's how Miyu like got way up here, and then when it's on this side of the building somehow, or maybe there's a different way that she was able to cross and get to this side and see Miyu. Or if it does in fact loop, we have to remember that Tsumugi saw Miyu through the window here. So if this does in fact loop, so on the other side of this wall, quote unquote wall, would technically be the chapel, maybe the way the game renders things, this is very quote unquote, renders things, she was able to see that looped version of Miyu near the chapel. That's a stretch, I'll be honest. But it's given us possible answers, which I think is the important part. Bridge time.
Hey, so
Hey, isn't this the signboard that Miyu threw into the river? Okay, yes, this is exactly what I was talking about a second ago. Whoops, my hand slipped. She just threw it through. It's not some other signboard, right? She said there's only one of them.
No.
It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river.
Ah.
Oh, so that's what happened. But there's something bothering me. The rocks that the signboard got caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side. What about that bothers you? It just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right? Yeah, that's exactly why it doesn't make sense, Himiko. From the chapel to the mansion. That's odd. The flow of the river.
Shuichi!
Hey, think later, bro. Let's get moving. Think later? Brother, what do you think my job here is? It's thinking. Alright, for now, we need to investigate the scene. Yeah, well, I guess they're like, save that thinking for the class trial. So, Miyu's avatar should be here somewhere T-posing. The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her. Well, that's interesting.
So...
Okay, so quick thing. That pallet board was in the storage room. So how did it get here? Unless there was a second one in the pile of garbage that was inside the chapel, which is possible. But still, kind of, what the fuck? Did she fall off the roof? Maybe Kaito threw... Okay. Kaito, from the roof, from downtown, 3-point shot, chucked the pallet from the roof across the map boundary to loop back and nail Miyu in the fucking throat. And then that's how she died. Fucking Steph Curry with the wooden pallet. So there's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards. That's for sure. It's just like how we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant.
What?
Oh my god, she actually is fucking Megumin. With explosion magic. If you think I'm lying, I could start the chant right now, you know?
Unfortunately.
No, thank you. I do not think I could wait a whole year. A logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged. Why'd you have her cell phone and a hammer out? Look at all this stuff scattered around. What happened here?
Please.
That's what we're gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Okay.
Right. Well, I guess we'll start with a hammer. This is a hammer. Now that's investigation. God damn. He's so right. Why would there be a hammer in this world? I mean, maybe it was designated as a tool? Or she set aside a special thing that only she could use? I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that can be used as programs, as weapons. That's what she says, but you can never be for sure. Miyu said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she'd miss a hammer. Was Miyu lying? But why would she lie? I mean, maybe the hammer wasn't registered as a dangerous object, just because it can be used in, like, helpful ways? Or she hid it. That was the one item that she didn't delete. Is this a cell phone? There are cell phones in this world? But what could they be for?
No.
Ah, that's it. It's a phone, so... Holy shit, she must have logged out Kaito. A cell phone. I can't believe there's something like this here. Yeah, okay, so if the landline phone... But why? Yes, that's the question, Osamu. If the landline phone can only log you out if you're inside of the specific room, which I guess if you want to use quote-unquote phone logic, makes sense. Landline phone, hardline connection to the house, blah blah blah, only logs you out there. But a mobile phone, plus Miyu with the mobile phone, might have special admin privileges or some shit. Maybe with the mobile phone, the cell phone, I don't know why I'm calling it a mobile phone, with the cell phone, with the fucking Motorola Razr that she has in her hand, she was able to force log out Kaito by saying his name. Because the way to log out on the landline is to A, be in the room, and then 2, say your name. You have to say your name, not just log out. You have to say your goddamn name. But maybe Miyu has special powers and can log out anyone by saying their name. Or a voice modulator or something. Like, she can fake somebody else's voice and then log them out. Wait, whoa, what about that? Yo, we got thoughts. Holy shit. Okay. The cell phone. I can't believe there's something like this here.
Ah.
Kaito, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out.
Come on, man.
Help you out?
Of course.
Of course. I'd never say no to a favor from my sidekick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaito.
You know,
So, what do you need me to do?
Is that all right?
You don't have to do anything. You just have to stand here. I hope he picks it up and says Kaito's name. Huh? I just gotta stand here? Kaito Momota.
I knew it.
There it is. There it fucking is, boys. But why? I wonder if Kokichi told her to do it. But then why? Oh, because then Kokichi could get access to the roof, which had the wooden pallet. And then, if he told Gonta to not say anything about him being outside, he could have floated down the river? Question mark? Where she could have then... They could have used the pallet as a boat. But why? Wait, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Boat pallet. Because we know this signboard loops, or we assume that the signboard looped with the river. So if so if Kokichi got the pallet from the storage room on the roof, got it to the river somehow, and then sent it down the river, Miyu, who's also investigating outside, was able to pick up the pallet or hop onto the pallet, ride it down the river, reappear on the other side, do whatever it is that they did on that side, and then ride it back down to the chapel side. I mean, like, that explains how Tsumugi could have seen Miyu on the mansion side, but we have no fucking clue as to why they did any of this shit. All of that is possible, but, like, why? What's the motive? What's the purpose of any of this? He logged out, just as I thought. This can be used to log out, just like the phone in the salon. And this proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves. If you just say their name, You can log out anyone you like.
All right.
I see. Thanks to Kaito's help, I'm starting to pin this down. I bet Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. Dude, what is this fucking pallet? Why is it here? Oh, a lattice, excuse me. I call it a pallet. What is this piece of lattice? Why is it here? That's a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It used to be common in bathrooms. Oh, it's a mat? Bro, that looks like a fucking wooden pallet. Okay, there goes half of that theory. Well, maybe you could still use that as a boat. I didn't see anything like that at the chapel. Where did it come from? Not from the chapel. Then why is it here? I just figured it out with my magic.
Huh?
You did?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard across the river. Oh, that's that. Yeah, that too. Because objects within this virtual world don't break. That someone is the culprit.
No.
I don't think so. The river's current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you a little. Why would you want to test me? But what does this mean? What's something like this doing here? What if Miu was like on the roof and just fell, and that's all it was? There was no murderer. He just fell and died. I'm not positive why this lattice is left here, but I'm sure that it must have something to do with the case. Miu's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. A logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, that avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappeared, we could investigate. The avatars never show injuries, so they stay the same. She still looks almost alive.
But
Well, that's fucking creepy. Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a great truth bullet. Wait, isn't that everything? That was the hammer, that was that. Do we go inside? We don't know when the class trial will start, we need to investigate the scene. What did I miss at the scene? Do I need to talk to them?
Hey.
Hey, Himiko, could you tell me more about when you found Miu one more time? We're looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel. But since Miu volunteered to check outside the chapel, she was separated from us. A while after we started the search, we heard a really loud sound outside. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hit the chapel wall? Yeah, maybe it was Miu's body. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Miu's avatar. And then, we all tried to go to the mansion to log out and check Miu's real body. When we got to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Then while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Got it. There must be some clue in that account. No truth bullet?
Actually,
Oh, that reminds me. You can't leave footprints in the snow, can you?
You're right.
It looks that way. This is a killing game simulator.
yeah.
It's probably because footprints in the snow would make finding the culprit easy. So the snow probably isn't a clue for this case. Thank you for that informative thought. What's wrong, Kibo? Is something bothering you?
Well,
I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case. What? You overheard whispering in a murder case and you're just now bringing it up? What the fuck, Kibo? You heard whispering?
yes.
Yes. I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Oh yeah, before we split up, I want to ask you something, Miyu. Right, this. Wait, did you hear this? It would seem Kokichi and Miyu had made plans to meet each other. Meet each other?
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned. Then, those two met on the rooftop?
Well...
But it's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop, why did Miyu volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
You're right.
That is true. If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. Huh. What if the secret to the outside world is the keycard Kokichi had? He had mentioned he couldn't use it, even though it's certainly a lie or whatever. Oh! Well... The keycard was obtained outside of this simulated world, though. And we specifically have the secret of the outside world is in this simulated world. Unless the keycard had form, but as far as I'm aware, we didn't bring any items into here. So I don't know. Because that would mean Kokichi already had it, which would make going into this game pointless to find it, because we already had it. But that makes sense. I like that thinking, though, because I actually completely forgot about the key card. So I'm glad that's now back in my memory. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to... Okay, I'm not going to do this the same way as last time. I'm just going to step away so it doesn't crash the stream again. But I need to raise like a piss source, so I'll be right back. Like a minute and a half. Yeah, see, that wasn't long at all. I'm back. Not like this. I'm sorry, Osabu, I'm sorry. I love the theorizing, though, so don't stop. Well, that's the fun part about this, right? Throwing ideas out, seeing how viable they are. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And, with no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. Okay, so, I think I'm overcomplicating things, because I had this thought. I've been saying, oh, they use something to fucking, like, use as a boat to go between one side of the map to the other. She could have just fucking grabbed the signpost in the river and just rebuilt the fucking bridge. Like, Kokichi could have done that. Just grabbed it, rebuilt the bridge. She crosses, they do whatever, she goes back, breaks the bridge again. Or something. So, like, there are more things here than I think we possibly originally thought. That's true. Something is strange about all this. Okay, I finished my investigation of this area. Where to
Shuichi!
next? Shuichi, it would seem that we're finished investigating this place.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? Ah, it seems you can put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world. I see. Just like the real world. What do you think, Shuichi?
Eh?
So, what are we gonna do next? Are we going back to the real world already?
Ah,
Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate. The mansion's rooftop.
as I thought.
Very well then. The place Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet. The place Kaito logged out. I'm positive it has something to do with this case. There should be clues there. I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, then let's go do that, Shuichi. I mean, what could go wrong? Shuichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi!
Please give the class trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. You know, that's a very weird conversation if he does end up being the killer. And I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective, after all. So I will do detecting. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoa, a little weird formation. Hey, Shuichi, what was that all about? Oh, he's upset. Kaito, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out while using the cell phone.
Jeez.
Then tell me first. That was bad for my heart. Yeah, bro, had that happen to him twice. That sucks. I suddenly got logged out. I managed to rush back here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Come on now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
No.
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop next. Huh? What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't Miu at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it.
Oh,
Now, let's believe in Shuichi's reasoning.
it'll be okay.
Yeah, can you just fucking let me investigate for the love of fucking God? I just want to go investigate. Shuichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. If you're gonna be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. What the This seems... Okay, this specifically seems very not Kaito. But Shuichi is my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you... Some credit-stealing bully?
I mean-
Yes, that is. He's the hype boy. Well, I'm gonna investigate Miu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry. Well then.
No, he's not. Kaito do actual investigating? Yeah, fucking right, man. Why are they lying? Well then, let's go to the rooftop. Hello?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, we should. Was not letting my clicks register. I like how they include a bathroom, but they've gone out to point out that our characters can't use the bathroom. And not once have we had to enter it. Yet it's on the map. And it's there. Which is suspicious. Or just a weird detail that they had. Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop. Okay. I thought about this earlier. Stay with me on this one. This one's kind of fun. This one is kind of fun. Maybe Miu logged out Kaito because of the secret meeting. She didn't want anyone to know about it. No, I think that's exactly what happened. Although I think that was planned by Kokichi. But 100% Miyu logged out Kaito so that she and Kokichi could meet on the roof. But, and here comes the fun part. What if objects are the only things allowed to go from one map to the other map? Like, via the walls, right? So, once again, we'll assume that they're connected. The roof of this building is slanted towards that black wall. So what if somehow he convinced her to ride the lattice off the roof and into the wall, and she died because she was going too fast and hit the chapel? What if that's how it happened? I hate to say it, but I think it has a chance. I don't think that's an awful theory. Because look, on the left-hand side there, that's a slanted roof. Maybe she was too fast, too furious. Miyu and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop. That would be a fitting death for her. She died going fast. And truthfully, that would mean unless Kokichi pushed her, that would mean that she killed herself. Which is maybe why nobody could figure it out. If we go with the theory that Kokichi has been through this part before, but didn't have Kokichi to solve it. No, but didn't have Shuichi to solve it. So many Ichi names. But now he can solve it because there wasn't a murderer the entire time. The true answer was that she killed herself. Accidentally. By being too fast and too furious. Face first. Into the side of a chapel. And the person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly logged out.
That's true.
This area must have something to do with the case. Well, let's investigate the storage to see if the lattice is still here. The lattice is not. To that end, the rug could have had the hammer in it. The storage room. It's a little different than how I would remember. It feels as if something is missing. The lattice. But I wasn't paying close attention the first time, so I don't remember. Yeah, the fucking lattice is missing, dude. Come on. Okay, great. I'm glad that I investigated this area. It might not be directed to the case. Might not be directly connected to the case. But I should inspect the binoculars. Can we point them in the opposite direction? I can see that this building is on top of a hill. And I can't see past this point because it's the map loading point. But that is strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. Damn. We get tons of information. Kibo, did you find anything? This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems a reasonable clue. But Miyu should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we dude, I can't fucking read. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. Did Miyu ever come to the roof? That is an important question. Okay. Secondary thought. Kokichi perfectly aimed the lattice to slide down the roof. It goes down the roof. It glitches to the other side of the map. Nails her in the throat. Option number 2. Or what if Kaito did it? What if Kaito was holding the lattice for some reason? And then when he got forcibly logged out, he let go of the lattice. It slid down the roof. And then just clocked her right in the throat.
Hey,
Hey, Kibo, I wanted your opinion on something. Do you think you could get up and down from this roof from the outside the mansion?
well,
No, that would have been very difficult.
hmm.
This rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 3 to 4 story building.
You're right.
Yes, certainly too high to jump.
As I thought.
Which means it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside. That means the only way to this rooftop is the stairs. I see.
Hey,
What's wrong, Tsumugi? Ah, that doorknob. It's locked. Huh?
ah,
Ah, it is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock.
But
It seems you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole is on this side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around? Yeah, what the fuck is going on with that? What does that mean? What the hell?
no.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before. To prevent yourself from locking... Okay, prevent you from locking... Okay, fine. I guess that makes sense.
I see.
Is that so? The rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important information. We should ask Kaito if he locked himself up here, because that is important information. I've inspected everything here. All that's left now is... Maki? Oh, there you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Maki, why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
I told you.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. He finished?
Shuichi!
We should probably head back then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I've investigated everything I needed to. Boy, oh
Shuichi!
boy! Well then, we'll head back first.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna say goodbye to my avatar. What the fuck? It's just you. Chibi you. Did you like it that much?
Then,
We should go too.
hey,
What's wrong?
You.
Well, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too.
huh?
What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. Well, then maybe if other people would fucking do something, he wouldn't. You're Shuichi Saihara before you're a detective. Don't ever forget that. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw in my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. Good talk. Was she being considerate just now? I think so. Well, as considerate as she can be. It was actually kind of sweet. But weird. It was kind of weird. Why she say it like that? Who's trying to make him be anyone but Shuichi? I wish he kept the mobile phone so you could just log out from anywhere. It's just you and me. We should log out too.
by the way,
By the way, did something happen between you and Kaito?
Huh?
What?
well,
When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood. Oh, you know, I wouldn't worry about that. That's just Kaito being Kaito.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that was probably my fault. Good talk. Alright, Logging out.
Uh,
Shuichi Saihara. Why is Maki staying behind? I don't know if it's important at all, but it's getting kind of weird that Shuichi is never the last to log out. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, but she's up already, so it doesn't mean she stayed in. I pulled the device off my head, and the real world appeared before me. Ooh.
Shuichi!
Well, Shuichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved. Oh my fucking god, this guy. Holy shit.
hey,
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay? Dude. Do we believe him? I don't trust him.
huh?
What?
It's a lie.
Nee. I'm kidding. So, what is it you wanted to ask?
Is that all right?
You planned to meet with Miyu on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, so you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Then I'll tell you what happened. I had never met up with Miyu. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked? After, I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? The only person who can confirm if that's true would be Kaito. Did Kaito lock the door behind him? That's the question. Are you doubting me?
That's...
Can someone verify that you were at this salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
But you can also say there's no witness to prove I wasn't there.
Hey!
Unless you saw the saloon empty yourself.
Anyway,
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi!
See, that's the fucking problem with Kokichi, right? Every other word, every other sentence he says is a lie. This motherfucker. At least he's fun. At least he's interesting. But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. I don't know about that. Which one is it? Did Kokichi meet with me or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? Okay, Montar has something.
Hey!
I've been waiting for you, Shuichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program. I forgot what my Monotara voice was. I'm starting to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. He really is trying to be our friend. A little bit, at least.
So,
First, the person who tampered with this program was... Mother, like we suspected. Mother has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away. I guess her personality wasn't the only thing eccentric about her.
Got a minute?
So, what did she tamper with? I felt like that was obvious even before having it investigated. Like, she even mentioned that she changed stuff around, which you could only do by altering the code. A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
so,
It looks like Mother deleted a lot of objects from this killing game simulator. She said that she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer?
okay.
That's true. Only the hammer was left. But why was it left, The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. Okay, so that closes off the possibility that the hammer wasn't recognized. She left the hammer on purpose. The question becomes, was it because she was going to try to commit murder? Or because she did it at the request of somebody else? On purpose.
Then...
Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. That implies Miyu hid that fact from us, which means all Mother added were the two maps, The rest was already part of the
By
program.
the way,
She added the map? Oh, okay. The maps. Okay, yeah. We knew that already. By the way, while we're talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used a signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I don't really see anything that could be used as a bridge to cross the river. So only that signboard could have been used as a bridge. So, what's the next thing she tampered with?
Okie dokie.
Okay. Why did Kokichi ask that question? Why did Kokichi ask that question? If he was the killer, it would oddly be better for him to probably not say much. Unless he asked that question to make us think. Which, I would say right now, he succeeded. Shit, I don't know.
Huh?
I'm thinking too much. Oh, I misread what he said. Because I've already talked about how there's multiple ways that the signboard could have been used multiple times. One of which is that the signboard floated back down the river, and then she could pick it back up at some point and then bring it back. It's also possible that Kokichi knocked it from the rocks to let it flow back down to her, since it obviously seems to loop. We've been through this before. It seems to loop, go back down, and then she could have rode it like a surfboard or something, or just picked it back up, put it as a bridge, knocked it back down, etc., etc. She also tampered with a certain parameter of the program. Okay. Parameters. Everything in that program is categorized as either a human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter.
Really?
But for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter. Oh, okay. So this calls back to part of a theory that I had a while ago. Right? About objects being able to transfer between the walls. And it's only, I guess now, human objects that can't pass between the two walls on either side of the map. So with that logic, that would mean that as a non-human object, she could pass between those two walls to get herself to that. Yes, I mean, she used the wall to move. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Osamu. Mm-hmm. You're picking up what I'm putting down, brother. Let's fucking go. That's if that's how that works out, right? Ooh, that is not a good taste. Oh, this is an awful taste in Celsius. Holy shit. What I get for trying a new flavor. We'll deal with it. But yes, that is how she moved across the walls, was because she was a non-human object. Which then makes sense of how the lattice got there. Which, very funnily enough, makes the theory that she rode the lattice off the roof and into the side of the chapel wall even more plausible. Which is fucking hilarious. But the question becomes how she got on the roof. It was locked, apparently. Allegedly. Unless Mr. Mister was lying to us. Which is a possibility.
That's...
And what happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything.
Well,
But if it did affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that? Okay, second of all, objects can't break. I don't know if that's important when it comes to her being classified as an object, but I feel like that's something that we need to keep in mind. Objects cannot break. I don't know how it's useful in this, but keep that in mind. Might be able to make a connection later. What if it didn't affect anything? Then why would she have gone out of her way to do that?
Ah.
Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
So.
Mother added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. Is it the map splitting part? The coordinates of the virtual world are represented on an X and Y axis. I mean, given this is somewhat 3D, it should also exist on a Z axis, but we'll move on. And it seems Mother added a wall that runs the length of the Y axis. Okay, so she added that. But why?
Huh?
She created an additional wall? Okay. To lend credence to the fact that the map loops on itself from the left to the right side and vice versa, the rock walls match. They connect to each other, like, very obviously. There are walls in all 4 directions and 2 down the y-axis. Axis. I don't know why I say axis. Axis. Use an accent
Hey.
thing. But you're positive there was only one.
Okay.
Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which wall was the one you added? Well, that would make it sound like it was the wall in the middle. Wouldn't it? Because the 2 ones on the side are 2 different walls. That's not one wall. Oh my god, unless it is a wall. They're trying to throw you off by representing it as 2 walls. But if those 2 sides are connected, that would make it one wall. Technically. It's weird. Like, imagine it's a globe, right? But it's represented, like, on a map, much as our world, which is a globe, is represented on maps, like, flat, so you can read it. But what if you wrap around like a globe, for example, those 2 walls, quote-unquote 2 walls, when it goes around, is technically one wall. And if you remove that wall, then these 2 halves are connected. That leaves a big Y for the loading screen in the middle. But I think that's a possibility. I think that should be thought about. What was the world like originally? You said there wasn't anything past the wall. There's nothing out there. Was that another lie? Also, it looks like that extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. Osamu! Osamu, I think we're fucking geniuses. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! That's what I'm talking about. Called it from the start, baby. Let's go. It allows objects through, which is how because she was fucking I gotcha.
I see.
We are the ultimate geniuses. Let's fucking go. I see. That's very interesting.
Hey, hey.
So, are those all the things she tampered with?
Ah.
Oh, there's one more thing. One of you guys also had a strange setting given to their avatar.
Huh?
A strange setting?
Okay.
Yeah. The setting made it so they would be unable to move if Mother touched them. Huh. Kibo. Because Kibo said something, right? It sounded more like confusion. Like if she touched him and he couldn't move anymore. What if Kibo accidentally killed her? I don't know how that would have worked, but I bet that was put on Kibo.
Then...
Because that sounds like something she would do to Kibo. So, if Miyu touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed?
Hey.
Who was it?
Oh.
Ah! It was Kokichi. Kokichi? Honestly, if somebody needed to be, like, restrained on command, it would be Kokichi. I hate to say it. That is a security measure I think is valid. Pop off, Queen. Eh? It's me? I didn't know that. Miyu was going to kill Kokichi. That's why things were set up like they were. That's why she agreed to meet him on the roof. That's why she had the hammer. That's why he would be paralyzed if she if she touched him. She was going to kill Kokichi. But why? Well, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Miyu in that world. Oh, probably because he constantly talks shit about her. Even though she's really into it, but she probably wanted some form of revenge. I see, I see. I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you guys think it'll help you guys out?
Okay.
Actually, yeah, a lot. That helps out a lot. Thanks. She was sick of him. Or maybe she just wanted to, like, get the power back, you know what I mean? This is probably the end of the investigation.
Ah.
Oh, I should probably tell you this too. Though it's probably not related to the case.
So.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The content of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
Well...
I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange, though. Kibo. Because Kibo is a robot. There's no guarantee that the visor, the virtual reality would have worked correctly on him. That's my thought. That's my theory. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. It could be that, or somebody plugged their headset in wrong. Avatar error has been uploaded. Ding bong. Ding bong, ding dong.
Okay, everyone. Time for the class trial.
Why is he so lethargic? I thought he'd be fucking pog facing right now.
You know, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body.
I thought he loved this part. What the hell?
Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really.
Doubt.
I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep, I'll be way more energized.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
Anyway, that's all.
Yeah, I'm sure. Uh-huh.
Hey!
You seem like you're not into it at all. We don't have to do the class trial, you know. But it's gonna start, huh? We can't stop it anymore?
You're right.
No, we can't.
So.
This is all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. I am your friend until you forget.
What?
Monotaro dies this class trial. Huh? He just decided we're friends?
Thank you.
Thank you. Going to feel relieved. To be fair, that's how I end up making friends like 80% of the time. Don't just like, hey, we're gonna hang out now. It's like, oh, alright. If you say so. And then bam, friend. Don't worry, Monotaro. Shuichi will get revenge for Miu's death.
That's so mean.
And he'll get that revenge by finding the culprit among us. God damn it, dude. They love dropping the Among Us word. One more for the road. He's right. The culprit is someone here.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When this class trial is over, I hope we can all get to know each other better. I slipped into my Deku voice. That is not Monotaro. Maybe it is Monotaro. Shit. Yeah, that's not the kind of line that triggers a death flag.
Okay.
I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes. That too. Yeah, dude, Monotaro, his days are numbered, boys. Meeting you all has really...
Sorry.
Sorry, it's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished. He dies. 07 to the homie. Monophony is gonna fucking push him into the fire. If there is a fire. She's gonna push him. He's gonna die. The flag is rising. What was that? I think I heard something over there.
All right.
I'll go check it out by myself. Monophony fucking kills him.
So long. Farewell.
So long. Farewell.
What did you say?
It's waving in the wind. Wave your flag.
This is stupid.
Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go.
Going to do his best.
Going to do his best too. Going to do his best to be even a little bit useful for everyone.
Wow.
I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. What's so exciting about this? Clearly, Kaito doesn't get it. With conflicting emotions in our hearts, we headed to the Shrine of Judgment. Bum, 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 bum. Once again, another chapter where I sit here and be disappointed that we don't get Hajime's beginning of class trial words. A deadly class trial. God, I fucking love that shit, dude. That got me so hyped for every class trial. A deadly murder. A deadly investigation. A deadly class trial. I really forgot what the fuck Shuichi says. It looks like that's everyone. Oh, this everyone, huh? There are a lot less of us now.
It's plain to see.
This is just half of what we started with.
Unfortunately.
Because we've allowed this game to continue, we must stop it somehow.
Right?
But we can't stop now. We can't let the fun end.
Don't.
Cut it out. I'm certain this trial will be the last one.
Hey,
Let's focus on surviving this class trial first.
I guess.
You're right. If we mess up here, our numbers will go down even quicker. It'd just be the culprit left.
But
That might be okay. Maybe that's just another way to stop the killing game. If we all die, then the killing game would end. Okay, brief thought, I don't know why, because I was thinking of who the possible culprits could be. It could still be Kaito, and as much of a red herring that the bottle of poison was, what if Kaito planted it on Kokichi to make him look guilty? Just a thought. If we all die, then the killing game would end.
What?
Don't say stupid crap like that. It's pointless if we all die.
Okay.
Well, we don't have to worry. We've got the ultimate detective on our side.
You're right.
Yeah, it's time for the detective to shine. Shuichi, please keep up the good work. Yeah, because nobody else can do fucking shit, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Yes, I have to keep it together. This is the only time my talent can shine. I'm not just saving my life. Everyone's life is on the line. If I can't find truth here, everyone will be sacrificed. And I will never let that happen.
Come on, man.
Hey, Shuichi, you're getting all tense.
Huh?
What?
I mean,
Didn't I tell you before? Shuichi, don't carry the burden all.
Get it?
And didn't I tell you... and didn't I tell you before not to get in the way, Kaito? Huh? What's your problem?
You really don't get it.
We're all relying on Shuichi to carry our asses through this class trial, okay? You're like a parrot repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering him.
Well, you know.
I think that's the most annoying thing you can do, Shuichi. Do to Shuichi. You know that?
Huh?
What do you mean? I'm not...
Shut up.
Kokichi, you're annoying. Oh, fuck! Oh, Maki! They got Maki involved! Pop off, girl.
Please don't.
Whoa, Killer Girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around. Maki's glare seemed to do the trick, as Kokichi turned around, dejected.
jeez.
Finally, that pest is gone. Thanks, Maki Roll. Just suck it up, Kaito. Now's not the time to be bickering with each other.
Got it.
Ah, my bad. Sorry.
Um,
Kaito, I'm okay.
well,
I know what you want to say, Kaito. You don't have to worry.
I believe in you.
I see. In that case, I'll believe in you and won't say anything else.
Shuichi!
But if you have any problems, let me know. I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
thank you.
What a fucking bro. Too bad he's the fucking killer. Can you imagine? Thank you, Kaito. If you think I'm the killer for a moment, just talk to me. I'll talk you out of it, don't worry. Oh, Lodi. Here we go. It's time. Oh, big stretch. Oh.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. The 8 of us got into the elevator. Oh, here comes like great dramatic reading time. The door shut behind us. And then we died. End of game. Thanks for playing. Thanks for showing up. And like all of those times before, we descended. It was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really. The fear of death. We were all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. No, not an execution. A test of our will to survive. Finally, the elevator stopped and the doors opened. And though I couldn't explain it, my body stopped trembling.
Welcome!
He didn't say the thing. He didn't say his pre-trial thing. You low-key don't like how Kaito sees himself as a hero, and his friends as sidekicks. But I guess it's part of his character. It's also sad to see how empty that. True, it is very sad. So I think the thing with that is it's Kaito's way of trying to take the burden off of Shuichi. Like, he might see himself as a bit of a hero and his friends as sidekicks, but I think he kind of realizes how useless he is. I'm sorry to say useless, but how useless he is in some of these situations. So what he's trying to do is take the pressure off of Shuichi, right? He says, anything that you say, I back up, right? He's following up on when he tells Shuichi to not shoulder the burden all by himself. He's trying to take some of that burden off. He's trying to, like, you know, not like shift blame, but he's trying to take the pressure off of Shuichi so that he can do his best self. Is the way that I kind of interpret that. He just has to show himself as the hero, right? As the leader. Because any good leader takes responsibilities for the failures of those under him. Or them. So that's kind of what he's trying to do. He's like, I will take responsibility for what you say and what you do, Shuichi. So you do your best, and no matter what happens, I've got your back. That's how I see that hero sidekick dynamic. I don't think he actually sees them as sidekicks. I think that's just kind of like a little RP he's doing. Welcome! Go ahead and stand behind any open podium. Dude, Montaro got fucked up. Move your asses. You don't want to see what I'll do to you if you keep father waiting. Damn. Wait, is he back to normal?
Why?
Huh? You not friend anymore? You jerks must feel pretty slick using Montaro's forgetfulness to befriend him. He just decided on his own that we were friends. Whoops.
Bastards!
But I won't let you guys trick Montaro anymore, because he's already forgotten. He may have forgotten that he was on father's side. But now, he's forgotten that he had forgotten that he was on father's side. I had an aneurysm reading that. Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him. How confusing. Well, whatever.
Really?
I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? I can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous. This is so edgy. I'm gonna go lock myself in my room. Maybe even set up a barricade. That's another death flag.
Anyway.
Let's get it started. The heart race in excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. We went to our podiums as always. We knew what we had to do. There was no protest left in us. It's already the fourth time. The fourth class trial was about to begin. Miyu Iruma, the ultimate eventer. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. Personally, I don't. 07, but I don't miss you. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions. Okay, well, when you put it like that, I guess she was alright sometimes, okay? Fine, you got me there. In the end, she had done a lot for us. And the culprit that killed her is one of us. I need to discover who that is. In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. That's his tagline. Way lamer than I forgot his name. Hajime's. No, not Hajime's. Makoto's. Makoto had the best fucking one. Wait, was it Makoto or was it Hajime? It was Makoto. Yeah. A deadly class trial. Fuck, that was good. Was this truth and lies in the class trial? Yeah, okay, nerd. Whatever you say, nerd. Okay. That is where we're going to end Danganronpa for tonight. The class trial will be commenced next Friday, 5 p.m., maybe 6 p.m., depending on where the schedule lies. But the goal is 5 p.m. PST next Friday. So in 1 week, 5 p.m. PST, class trial chapter 4. If you want to be there, that's the time. Yay! So if you are only here for Danganronpa, or you're still watching on the YouTube side, I am gonna end the YouTube stream for VOD sake. But the stream will continue on until probably another few hours. With Final Fantasy XIV, if I can get logged in, I have some patch quests I need to catch up on so I can play Dawn Trail. But we'll have to see. So yay! If you are done, if you're only here for Danganronpa, then I thank you very much for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Otherwise, I'm gonna take a quick be right back while I log into 14. I'll be ending the YouTube stream, so goodbye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Love you.